COVID is critical because this is what convinces people to accept, to legitimize total biometric surveillance. If we want to stop this epidemic, we need not just to monitor people, we need to monitor what's happening under their skin, their body temperature. Like we walked in here, we had to go through a body temperature test. No, I think maybe in a couple of decades when people look back, the thing they will remember from the COVID crisis is this is the moment when everything went digital. And if this was the moment when everything became monitored. That we agreed to be surveyed all the time, not just in authoritarian regimes, but even in democracies. And maybe most importantly at all, this was the moment when surveillance started going under the skin. The biometric sensor. It's the thing, it's the gadget, it's the technology that converts biological data into digital data that can be analyzed by computers. And having the ability to really monitor people under the skin, this is the biggest game changer of all. With this kind of surveillance, I mean, you watch the big president, the big leader, gives a speech on television. The television could be monitoring you and knowing whether you're angry or not, just by analyzing the cues, the biological cues coming from your body. So people are now watching us online, all over the world, this conversation. Now, maybe even right now, the people who are watching us are being watched and analyzed. And the thing is, it's not just you're now watching this. The thing is, we know that you are watching this, and we also know how you feel. Are you angry about what you hear? Are you frightened? Are you bored? This is the kind of power that Stalin didn't have. When Stalin gave a speech, everybody, of course, clapped their hand and smiled. Now, how do you know what they really think about Stalin? It's very difficult. You can't have a KGB agent following everybody all the time. Even if you do it, he's just watching your outside behavior. He doesn't really know what's happening in your mind. But in 10 years, the future Stalins of the 21st century, they could be watching the minds, the brains of all the population all the time. And also they will have the computing power to analyze all that. It's not just having an agent following everybody all the time. The agent in Stalin's days writes a paper report, and you have these millions of paper reports piling up in Moscow. Somebody needs to read them, to analyze them. That's impossible. Now you don't need human agents. You don't need human analyzers. You just have a lot of sensors and an AI which analyzes it, and that's it. You have the worst totalitarian regime in history. And COVID is important because COVID legitimizes some of the crucial steps, even in democratic countries.
The really big thing is hacking human beings. To hack human beings, you need a lot of biological knowledge, a lot of computing power, and especially a lot of data. If you have enough data about me and enough computing power and biological knowledge, you can hack my body, my brain, my life. You can reach a point when you know me better than I know myself. And once you reach that point, and we are very close to that point, then democracy, the free market as we have, and actually all political systems, also authoritarian regimes, we have no idea what happens once you pass that point. Now, in the past, many tyrants and governments wanted to do it, but nobody understood biology well enough. And nobody had enough computing power and data to hack millions of people. Neither the Gestapo nor the KGB could do it. But soon, at least some corporations and governments will be able to systematically hack all the people. We humans should get used to the idea that we are no longer mysterious souls. We are now hackable animals. Data might enable human elites to do something even more radical than just build digital dictatorships. By hacking organisms, elites may gain the power to re-engineer the future of life itself. Because once you can hack something, you can usually also engineer it. And if indeed we succeed in hacking and engineering life, this will be not just the greatest revolution in the history of humanity. This will be the greatest revolution in biology since the very beginning of life 4 billion years ago. For 4 billion years, nothing fundamental changed in the basic rules of the game of life. All of life, for 4 billion years, dinosaurs, amoebas, tomatoes, humans, all of life was subject to the laws of natural selection and to the laws of organic biochemistry. But this is now about to change. Science is replacing evolution by natural selection with evolution by intelligent design. Not the intelligent design of some god above the clouds, but our intelligent design and the intelligent design of our clouds, the IBM cloud, the Microsoft cloud. These are the new driving forces of evolution. And at the same time, science may enable life after being confined for 4 billion years to the limited realm of organic compounds. Science may enable life to break out into the inorganic realm. So after 4 billion years of organic life shaped by natural selection, we are entering the era of inorganic life shaped by intelligent design. So does the data about my DNA, my brain, my body, my life, does it belong to me or to some corporation or to the government or perhaps to the human collective? Humans are now hackable animals. You know, the whole idea that humans have, you know, they have this soul or spirit and they have free will and nobody knows what's happening inside me. So whatever I choose, whether in the election or whether in the supermarket, this is my free will, that's over. Free will, that's over.
That's over.
Over. Today, we have the technology to hack human beings on a massive scale. Yeah, I mean, everything is being digitalized. Everything is being monitored. In this time of crisis, you have to follow science. It's often said that you should never allow a good crisis to go to waste, because a crisis is an opportunity to also do good reforms that in normal times people will never agree to. But in a crisis, you see, we have no chance. So let's do it.
Vaccine won't help us go
the
to the test, of course.
The vaccine will help us, of course. It will make things, you know, more manageable. Surveillance. People could look back in 100 years and identify the coronavirus epidemic as the moment when a new regime of surveillance took over, especially surveillance under the skin, which I think is maybe the most important development of the 21st century, is this ability to hack human beings, to go under the skin, collect biometric data, analyze it, and understand people better than they understand themselves. This, I believe, is maybe the most important event of the 21st century.
One of the features of this fourth industrial revolution is that it doesn't change what we are doing, but it changes us.
The difference of this fourth industrial revolution is it doesn't change what you are doing, it changes you. If you take genetic editing, right. Just as an example, it's you who are changed. Yeah, and of course this has a big impact on your identity.
Yeah. And offers certain kinds of possibilities that have to be careful about. You know, when you began to do that kind of gene editing, some people worry that you are changing what it means to be human.
That's the problem. And of course, the new industrial revolution offers us many opportunities, but it raises manifold questions on the ethical, but even legal implications. And we have to be prepared for it, and that's what we want to do in Davos next year. So this fourth industrial revolution is, it doesn't change what you are doing, it changes you. If you take genetic editing,
Right.
just as an example, it's you who are.
Shalom. Welcome to another video. And as always, before I get started, I want to give all praise, our honor, and our glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash, and next double honors to the head apostles / elder bishops of the Great Millstone who teach and who rule well. Peace, blessings, and safety to all you sincere Akim. Keep pushing, keep believing, and keep the faith, regardless of whether people hear or whether they forbear. Alright, and Salakia for the long introduction. Alright, this is going to be a reaction to the clip that I played. Alright, in this in the introduction of this video. Okay, and the guy that was speaking, alright, his name is Yuval Noah Harari, alright, of the World Economic Forum. Okay, and pretty much he just goes out and openly, talks about the plans of the elites, alright, for the times to come. Okay, and this is very revealing, very telling of what the future is going to look like. Okay, what the plans are for this society, for this world. All right, and all of this is prophesied of in the Bible. Okay, they want to merge humans and machines. Okay, they want to put digital surveillance under you, all right, through an RFID microchip, as the Great Millstone has been saying that the elites would be doing. They've been saying that for decades at this point. Okay, so all that's happening right now is that, okay, they're revealing themselves, man. Okay, and they're bold about it. All right, in that video, okay, he talked about how different dictators, have thought about doing that in times past, but were not able to because they didn't have the technology to do it. But now they have the technology. So he's letting you know right off top that they plan to take over the earth and enslave the population of the earth. Okay, he said that people are now programmable animals. Okay, so this is all written up in the Bible, man. All right, that you would have a nation of people known of as the wicked, okay, that would do these types of things. All right, and all these people are Edomites. All right, Esau Edom biblically is the so-called white man, okay, and it's their elites, the upper echelon of Esau, that is trying to do these things, because ultimately they want to try to create their blessing. All right, the blessing that was given to Jacob, they want it, and they want to try to recreate it here on the earth through their technology. Okay, so we're going to read about this, all right, in 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter. I've got it pulled up already. All right, and I'm going to start from the top. Okay, it's entitled Man of Lawlessness. All right, it says, Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord, Yahushua HaMashiach, and by our gathering unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that the day of Yahushua is at hand, the day of the anointed. Okay, it's at hand. Okay, so don't be troubled or shaken. These things are going to come to pass. All right, we're prophesying of them before they happen. All right, it says, Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first. All right, that happened when the Israelites lost their culture. All right, the Israelites fell away from worshiping the Heavenly Father. All right, so that's happened already. And then the next portion of it is that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Okay, and the man of sin, son of perdition, is talking about Esau Edom. All right, so-called white man, starting off with their elites. Okay, who oppose the Most High in everything that they do. All right, continuing on, verse 4, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. Okay, so the guy in the video is talking about, we don't need some God in the sky and blah blah blah, this and that. He said we can program people, we can program animals, biometrics, all right, all these different things. Okay, he's trying to play God on earth. All right, he set himself up as the Most High, man. Okay, so it's all being revealed. All right, this is all according to prophecy, and we bring these prophecies out all the time. But we show you, all right, where in the scriptures it says that there will be people on the earth that are like this, and this is who it's talking about. Okay, there's nobody else on the earth that thinks like this, that does these types of things. All right, so it all starts with Esau Edom. Okay, because that's their role in this movie. All right, continuing on. It says, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. So now you understand why, okay, the Most High hasn't taken him down yet. Okay, you understand the reason why he's been allowed to do these things. Okay, because it's according to the Lord's movie. It's according to biblical prophecy that the wicked would rise up, all right, and try to set up this new world order over the earth. Okay, and now he's been revealed. That time has come. All right, that he's been revealed. It says, for the mystery of iniquity does already work. A lot of people are waiting on, one Antichrist to rise up. It's already, it's already here. All right, the anti-Hamashiach would be the proper term. Anti-Messiah. All right, that spirit has been here for thousands of years, and that nation of people that operate off of that spirit, the spiritual demon Satan, have been ruling this earth for thousands of years, going all the way back to the Greeks and the Romans. Okay. The mystery of iniquity does already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. So the Most High is, he's allowing him to operate on this earth, in wickedness until it's time for him to be destroyed. It says, verse 8, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, that's the prophets, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Okay, and that's exactly what's getting ready to happen. Okay, the Most High has sent this word, all right, to the men of the Lord and revealed the mysteries. Okay, revealed the secret plans, of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai to us. All right, and part of that plan is that the wicked will rule over the earth for a period of time. They would try to set up this digital system, all right, where they would be able to microchip everyone, force everyone to take the mark of the beast, okay, or coerce them into taking it. All right, and then right when he thinks that he's completed his evil plans, that's when the Most High is going to rain down fire and brimstone upon him. Okay, I'm going to read it again, 2 Thessalonians 2:8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. Okay, and it's not the spiritual demon Satan himself, it's him whose coming is after the working of Satan. Okay, which, as I said before, these Edomites, okay, they move through the spiritual demon Satan. That's where they get their power from. Okay. So it says they're going to have all power and signs and lying wonders. All right, and that's biometrics and trying to perform miracles, like they said about the AI and all that kind of stuff. All right, genetically engineering people, programming flesh. Okay, these are lying signs and wonders. Okay, miracles. All right, on the left-hand side that he's trying to do through his science and technology. All right, it says, verse 10, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness and them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. So they're going to be deceived, and that's going to lead to their death because they rejected the truth. They rejected the true message. All right, and that includes everything. Okay, who Jacob is, who the Israelites are, who the Edomites are. Okay, what's going to happen at the end of this society. All right, this is all part of the Lord's secret plan, his prophecies, the gospel. Okay. The gospel is based off the prophecies, the good news, salvation. All right, they reject that. Okay, they reject the truth of it. They don't believe in biblical salvation. Okay, their salvation is based off of Christianity and Roman Catholicism, which was given to them by the very same people who were trying to chip everyone, who were trying to set up this new world order. All right. Okay, verse 11. And for this cause the Most High shall send them a strong delusion, that they shall believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. See that? Okay, they turned their ears from the truth. They had pleasure in wickedness. We offer the reproof, offer the rebuke, tell them where they're going off at. Okay, they don't want to hear it. Okay, because in their mind, they're already justified. They're already saved. All right, through the false perception of plantation Christianity and white Jesus. Okay, so they turn their ears from the truth. All right, and that's going to lead to them being destroyed. That's why the scriptures say, that the pathway, is narrow, and few there be that find it, because, okay, the religions of the world, Roman Catholicism and everything that branches off from it, all right, that's the wide gate right there. Okay, it says, continuing on, verse 13, I'm gonna close out with this. But we are bound to give thanks always to the Most High for you, brethren, beloved of the Lord, because the Most High hath from the beginning chosen you to salvation through sanctification of the Spirit and belief of the truth. Okay, so those who believe in the truth are going to be delivered. All right, everybody else, all right, you'll see what's going to happen. Okay, it's going to be, they're getting caught up in all these different judgments. All right, But once again, just exposing these things, okay, that this is who the wicked is right here. It's talking about the elites of this society. All right, it's talking about Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, starting off with their elites, their upper echelon. Okay, they're the ones that are destroying this society. All right, and they're the ones that are trying to chip everyone. Okay, so you just got to be aware of these things. All right, and also showing you that the mark of the beast is not a spiritual thing. He's literally telling you that they're going to physically try to genetically modify you through technology. Okay, so this is what it is. All right, now whether you want to believe that or not, you know, ultimately man's goings are the Lord. Okay, but we're showing you what it is. He's literally telling you what their plans are. So all this stuff is right around the corner. Okay, so, you know, stay diligent. All right, stay faithful. Stay occupied in prophecy. Okay, I'm going to close out with that. Yahweh righteous, I was edifying. As always, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. And until next time, Shalom, and abide b'ball.